Hello there, denizens of the future. I'm Colonel Failure, and you are watching Totally Tropical Transport Fever 2. And we open today's gambit with a very nice-looking, beefy freight train. Well, it's a new, nice-looking, beefy freight train, because we've had enough of larking about with planes for a little while. I mean, we'll lark about with them some more, don't worry about that. But right now, we want to lark about with a big, beefy-looking train. So that's what we're doing. This is the track it's going to run on, and if you want to see how and why this happens, you're invited to stick around. Well, it's 1933, and what that means in real terms is about 10 minutes with everything cranked up to max speed, and it's all working. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, how could it not be? Here's the docks at, it's the Royston, it's Port Royston is what we're looking at. 8, look at it, 8 whole oil waiting here to be shipped by ship to the other end of the incredibly convoluted oil shipping route. But it's, it's working. Yeah, it's working quite a lot, as it turns out. We've got fuel waiting to go to various different places, not least of all to get on a plane and head out to Vegas, which is jolly exciting. We've got some fuel waiting here to go to the port, which is, this is all good news. But perhaps most good newsly of all is that I'm now making solid money out of air. Yeah, it's all down to air freight. It's getting it done. It's making it happen. It's making good decisions and so forth. So yeah, that's all jolly positive. And before we set about introducing the food line that we started setting up last time around, I'm going to upgrade all of the planes that are currently hoiking passengers around the place, because we've got a new plane available, and you don't do it in here. No, you've got to click the other button. Oh, you're trying to teach me new things. I am trying to teach you new things, so just shut up. Right, there we go. So we've got the 3 different passenger lines. There are only 3. We will then select all the vehicles. Yes. We will then replace the selected vehicles. You're doing very well. With the Yunkers. And that will carry 10 whole people on board. Yeah. Will it? Are you sure? It looks like a cargo plane. Yeah. It does say... It says capacity of 10, cargo types all, which traditionally includes passengers. Well, let's put it in. It's got windows. Let's try it. I mean, what's the worst thing that happens? It doesn't work at all? Yeah, okay. Well, look, find what's in the air and just check that it's got some passengers on board. That's the easy thing to do. Right, there's one. No, it's not. No, that's one of my Vickers who are doing an absolute bang-up job. What about that one? Nope, another Vickers. Okay, what about this one? There you go. 5 of 10 passengers on board. Does take passengers. Splendid. Right, I want to just go and watch that happen at Vegas, because there's always something landing and taking off at Vegas. We might as well go and have a quick shufty. Right, yeah, see, that was worth doing, wasn't it? Look at that. Oh, lovely. Good. So that's going to up my passenger throughput a little bit, which will make people happy, and everything will be groovy as a result of it. It could probably do with a couple more Vickers in operation, but to be honest, I'm going to hold on for whatever the next arrival there is. What I should do, however, is I should probably put another truck or 2 in operation, although I shouldn't do that unless I'm going to haul more of this oil. So how about you just leave it alone? It's working fine. Go and do something with trains. Well, you're the boss. So we're going to go and do something with trains. Yeah, now, we set this up last time round. Well, we plumbed in the main line last time round, and a nice station for it to go to, which is super. We're going to hijack the food. I'd say hijack. That's too strong a term there. We're going to borrow the food from these 2, the crops, and we're going to run them up there. I'm not entirely sure which train I'm using, but I've got a couple of new ones to choose from, so that's always nice. Right, okay, let's not do anything too complicated with this. We want one track. 160 metres will be absolutely fine. We're not going to run electric. We'll stick with something that burns things to go places. Right, that's that one. It's vaguely pointing in the right direction. And then we'll do this one as well, that will also vaguely point in the right direction. And there you go. Right, which one do you want to do first? Oh, both of them. I'm so thrilled to be doing this particular endeavour. You are a sarcastic fool, and nobody believes you. Right, okay, off we trot. Now this is going to be oh, cheeky tunnel, beautiful. Yeah, this is going to be relatively straightforward stuff. Although we are going to have to cross over the line in order to get onto the freight side of things. Do we care? We care a little bit. All right. What are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. Okay. All right. Well, on we go. Now then, we've already got a convoluted junction going on here. Oh, and it's about to become more convoluted because we're going to go out the other way as well. Well, yes, we do like things to stay interesting, don't we? Right, okay, so the other side of this junction here will kill this signal. Now, I'm going to need to put a signal back in there, but we're about to create a new set of points, you see, that does something like... Oh, that's rather slower than is ideal. And also, that angle is wrong. So, I want to come out about there. Okay, well, come out about there then. And then... Oh, well, and then head for the cheeky tunnel. Okay, well, you've just deleted the cheeky tunnel entrance. It's all right, it will reappear. I have every faith that that things will work flawlessly. Now, it only needs to be single track because I'm only going to stick one train on there, so there's no sense in getting excited about that. But we'll put one signal there, and as before, we'll plumb this one back in here. Yeah, maybe a little bit further away. We don't want to get the nose of the train clipped off by some nasty freight business going through at too high a clip. So we'll sling that on there, and then I want to put one more signal in about there. Well, maybe again a little further back. Okay. No, maybe we match it to the passenger one. Okay, no, that's fine. Right, good. So we can now go whoa, if we feel like it, and who knows, we might. Yeah, I'll just put another couple of signals in there. This is, in fact, the passenger lines should have some too. I am running rather more passenger trains than that. Well, I'm not running as many as I'd like, but we're still in relatively good shape overall for passenger services. I think what my plan is going to be moving forward is to do some revisitation and expansion in future episodes. Not this one, though. Oh, no, not this one. No. Okay, good. Well, you had everybody marginally excited there for a moment. I didn't, though, did I? No, you didn't. Okay, right, and then, it's just do a bit of that. And that should sort them right out. Gives it a little bit of queuing space to get past the junction so that potentially this doesn't get completely snarled up. Still got a fairly good chance of getting snarled up, mind you, so we'll look forward to that when it happens. Right, now then, I'm going to do the other line now as well before we deploy anything at all. Where are you going to go with this one? So here's my passenger line. Now, there were an awful lot of comments about me having not put in the correct station or something over here, but I'm not using it yet. So at the moment, I'm not bothered about that. Later, I probably will be, but today, I'm not. So what's going on here? This is the passenger line. Yep. This is the freight line going over the top. If you were cunning about this, yeah, it's not very cunning, though, is it? No, but it's still quite cunning. Well, I think cunning is perhaps overselling it a little bit. Let's have a look and see what we can do. Because if the cunning in question is about doing something like that, right? But not that. Something like this, up and over the top, over the top, over the. Okay, right. Try it this way. Okay. Right. Yes. Now then, if we go downhill, yeah, and then a little bit more downhill, that is sufficient amounts of downhill for now. I don't like it. Yeah, it's not about whether you like it, it's about whether the game likes it. Okay, all right, and keep going round. And then do some merger over there, like that. Oh. Yeah, it does appear to have worked. I'm not entirely sure if we haven't collapsed the tunnel roof, but it doesn't look like we have, so that's good. Right, and then double slip. Yeah, good. Now, the downside to this is that I'm going to need to move my station a little bit because it's in very much the wrong place. But that's what bulldozers are for. Right, that was almost a no-look bulldozing there. It's just kind of go, yeah, it's over there somewhere. Nuke it, and have done. All right, crack on. Okay, around the corner. No. Level her out. Down, up, down. Blech. It'll do. And then onwards. All right, keep going. And then sooner. Ooh, what have you done here? And furthermore, why have you done it? There you go. That's not so terrible. It's a little bit terrible, but it's not totally horrible. It isn't. Okay, it's marginally horrible. Actually, it's fine. Okay, there's just the smallest amount of groove going on there, and let's face it, we all like a groove occasionally. Right, so fling the station back in, but this time pointing in a direction that is harmonious with what I've just built. Surely it would be in harmony with, rather than harmonious with. You utter pedant. Right, stick that in there, and then grab some... Well, we might as well use a bit of street, whatever. Kind of go, I'm not sure all these post boxes and pedestrian crossings are really strictly necessary, but whatever makes you happy. Stick that in there. Are you connected? Yes, you are. Right. Okay, now then just do that bit and we're good to go. Because obviously the long bit of this setup procedure is going to be waiting for trains to come out of the flipping depot. Now, for those of you who haven't been around for this series for too long, let me just point out to you that yes, I am going to deploy trains from a depot that is at the other end of the island. And that is because it is the only depot I'm using apart from the other depot that I'm using. And I decided that that was a sensible thing to do. At some point in my early Transport Fever career, someone said to me, you should try only using one depot. I quite liked it because it was a stupid thing to do, and we've been stuck with it ever since. So as long as that tickles your biscuits, then we're all jolly good. If it doesn't do anything for your biscuits one way or the other, sorry about that. It's just a thing that we do here. Right, now then, let's grab a bit of track. And what are we going to do here? Is it going to be another flipping convoluted junction? You knows it. Okay. What are you doing? I'm going to do a little bow that goes like that. Are you? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I believe in you. Hey, you've made another triangular junction. Well, we do like them. There you go. All like that. And look at that. It's done it in one move. Yeah, Transport Fever 1 wouldn't do that. No, it would go like, too much everything. And you'd kind of go, all right, there's no need to shout. And you kind of go, right, I'm going to leave it single track for the moment, partly because, and then secondly, just. There we are. Stick that in there. Yeah. And bung that in here. Are we going to need anything here? What are you talking about? Signals, primarily. Well, you probably need one over here. Okay, what about these? Are these now in the wrong place? No, those are fine. 2 of those are probably in the wrong place. Okay, but we can work that out when the time comes. Stick a signal there, stick a signal here. Yep. Stick a signal there. Yep. Why would you put this one so close and this one further away? Just like that. But we do like our signals to sit right next to each other. It makes them look good. Stuff them. Okay, right. Now then, let's bang in some routes. So we need a truck route from here that takes in the airport. Does it? Maybe. From here, takes in the airport and the centre of Arakeen. Mos Eisley can do one for the moment. We'll sort Mos Eisley out later. And then, yes, a route from the airport, yes, to Cuesta Verde. No such route yet exists, you know. This will be the first direct connection between Quest of Erde and Arakeen, which is it's just, it's the modern era come to life. Everybody's very, very pleased. Then you're going to get a truck route that does Quest of Erde airport out to the town. Yes. Then you're going to need 2 train routes that do this. That one's going very much the long way to do this. But hey, it's going to be great. This one is going to do this, which is just as good. All right, where do you want to start? Trains. Trains, I want to start with trains. Okay. Well, this is going to be the easy bit then. New line, yeah, from whatever that is, Beauclair North, allegedly, out to Lower Arakeen. Super duper. Well, it hasn't set off the warning beacon, so I guess it works. Right, this is going to be food, yeah, production. Not supply. No, I don't feel like using the word supply at the current time. Food production, yes. Beauclair, yes, not strictly accurate, and you have not strictly spelt it correctly. To Arakeen. Yep. Okay, that's one. You're on aeroplanes there, so switch over to trains so you don't confuse yourself. Next new line is going from Miranda South over to Lower Arakeen. Well, this has all the hallmarks of a beautiful adventure. Food production. Production is also the right name, incidentally. Miranda to Arakeen. Arakeen. Go. Right, let's go find some metal to stick on that while we figure the rest of it out, because it's got a long way to come. The depot is here. No. Here. No. Here. No. Want any more guesses? It's here. I was right the first time. It goes from here, and then it's got to figure its way through the busiest bit of train track, which admittedly is not all that busy at the moment. But let's see how we get on. Right, buy a vehicle. That's a good place to start. We've got a bit of diesel available. We've got the Alco, the little tiddly Alco HH, which I absolutely flipping love, but we're not going to use it because it hasn't got enough oomph. Not for this kind of mission. So let's have a look at the latest steam we've got. Now the Class 9000 is it's a beast, and it's great, and we've used it already. But we do have the brand new, freshly minted Class FD, fresh out of Russia. Yes. Yeah. So we're going to use... It's 8 million quid a throw, man. They cost 1.3 million a year. Well, as long as it makes a delivery each year, it's going to be peachy. All right. Well, we're buying 2 of them, so, get on with it. Cargo-wise, then it's just crops that we're doing, so it's just gondolas that we want. Okay. Now then, do you know which one are the gondolas in question that you would like to use? Obviously I don't, and obviously I don't much care neither. We'll go with these Prussian ones. Prussian, almost Russian. Yeah, I know they're not related in the slightest. How many do you want? What do they do? 8. 15 of them then, obviously. Yeah. Okay, no, wait. That's 15 whole trains you're trying to buy there. That's not the same thing. All right. Well, how many have you bought there? I don't know, some. Well, that's 10. All right. 120 capacity would be 15. Oh, I think we could go a bit further. 160? Yeah, I reckon. Okay. Does it say how long this train is anymore? Yes, 229 metres. Oh, good. So longer than the platform, then. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, it's 30 million quid's worth of trains. I love spending a lot of money on a train, and then we'll assign this to food production, Beauclair Arakeen. And then we'll assign this one, thank you for the bleep there, to food production, Miranda Arakeen. There we go. Did you just send them both the same way? Pretty sure I didn't. Do you want to check? Yeah. Beauclair. See, second one went to Miranda, so it's all good. Well, this looks good. Yeah, you clear off. You're spoiling a nice bit of Colonel Camp. Oh, look, with the white wheels and the red hubcaps going on there. Yeah, that's quite pleasing. It is quite pleasing. It is definitely quite pleasing. And for once, I've got the number of wagons on there that actually makes it feel worthwhile. Now, this is a slow corner, but part of me goes, have you put too many wagons on there? Surely a train such as this should be able to handle, you know, what isn't the longest thing in the entire universe. It's certainly meaty, but it's not the longest thing ever. No, it's not. It's quite a long way from being the longest thing. No, look at the relationship in terms of size. If anything, you haven't put enough wagons on there. Okay. All right. It stopped at a flipping signal. All right, yeah, and you're stuck there, aren't you? Okay. That's all right. We expect these things. Yeah, you're also blocking the junction there. Well, I'll be honest with you. I hadn't anticipated having to queue a train that's this long round this bit of leaving the depot corner. So, you know, these things are inevitably going to happen from time to time. Well, everything's pretty inevitable where you're involved. Thanks. Right, are we good to go yet? Where's your next signal? Because we're waiting for this joker. Well, actually, nothing should queue in this section in either direction, because this is a two-way service track, this one. So we'll just have to wait till he clears the entire block, and then we'll be away. So he's about to head out into the yonder. Right, we should be good. Do you feel good? No, I feel Russian. Isn't that the same thing? Come on. Where's your confidence levels, man? No, you need a release signal. A release signal, you say? Yes, it's a thing. It's not a thing. It flipping is. What was this? Don't know. All right, bang that on there, and he'll clear off. There you go. Look, he's on his way. All right, okay. So those are going to take a couple of minutes to get situated, and while they're doing that, we should go and prepare ourselves the next sections of this hookup. We should. That's a thing we should do. Have we got a signal on here anywhere? Because this feels very much like the connection track. No, we haven't. All right, I'll put one on there. There we go. Right. Because I have a suspicion that our Russian friend here is going to come hauling around the corner in a moment. Or, he will do if he's following any kind of path that makes sense to me. He might be following a different path, you understand, but I'm only interested if it makes any sense to me. Anyway, it's doing it, so I can let that go. All right, good. All right, hold on. What sort of speed you doing? Well, he was doing over 47, which is the number I saw when we picked up the action there. All right, who are you waiting for? Oh, any number of people. All right. Now, I can stick a signal in here and he'll go immediately. Will he? Will he really? All right, I can stick a signal here. Yes, that's in the wrong place. All right, there. All right, and then we'll put one here as well. Yeah. There you go. Off you trot. No, off you trot. Okay, well, there's evidently something down here. What have we got? Where are you going? What's look, this is nothing but open flipping terrain for you to flipping go down. Flipping. Alright, nope, still waiting. Oh no, there we go, we're off. Okay, this is good. I mean, this is high adventure as far as I'm concerned. It's not often you deploy a thing and kind of go like, well, this is a bit of track that is a lot more complicated than when I last looked at it. I'm not sure which way he's going to go here. Oh, he's staying on his course. That's jolly exciting. And there's a treat for the passengers. Hold on, if we're quick, we can come up here and get a. Oh, look at that! That is wonderful. What a great view. And all these passengers here are just going to be going, this is what a time to be alive here in City 17. What a time to be alive indeed. You got a flipping Flying Scotsman going on there. You got some massive Russian freight business going up that way. You've got another... What's this one? It's a passenger train. It's the Pax Zion, look. Running at almost £1 million in deficit there. I haven't looked at the deficit scoreboard in some time. And part of me really doesn't want to do so while there is profit being made. I'm quite happy for... Well, we made 263 grand. He's still in the hole there. I think the Pax High Drama needs a facelift, an uplift. What sort of... Why are you still here? You're waiting for a free path. One might very well believe that I had not placed enough signals. Ah, yes. There's a notion. Surely you're just going to whip up here. All right, who's ahead of you? Also, just a minor detail here. That's the passenger line. Now, I realise you're just getting situated at the moment, and therefore you'll take whatever line suits you. But it would have been jolly nice of you to take the goods line there. Would have been really, really jolly decent of you. But since you can't set the direction that people are going to take when they come out of a depot, we've got another passing train option here. Colonel Camp. There we go. Yes. And then we're going to get a pass in the other way. Palm tree. Train. Very nice. No complaints. We didn't get a shot on Mount Fuji, though, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's all right. Oh, hold on, and another one. Yeah. No, we will be having as many as I can get my hands on. There you go. All right. See. The gentle parallax, you see, of the train moving away while another one passes it in the opposite direction. That's perfection in train camera work there. Well, perfection's possibly putting it a little strongly. Right, okay, you're obviously a turning service there, Train 45. Train 45? Yeah, Train 45. Crikey. Okay, right, now then, that's killed a little bit of time while they start doing their thing. Let's get some truck action going on. So, they'll be bringing unrefined foodstuffs out here to the Bandung food processing plant. Where it will be turned into food. We will then pick some food up here from Arakeen Transfer and take it to the airport. We will take some more and take it to Arakeen. Okay. Any questions? Yes. And that question is... one line or two? Yeah. One line or two. Well, the advantages in using one line are, it's only one line. The advantage in using two lines are, we can tell at a glance how much stuff is actually planned to go on an airline. So which is it going to be? One line. We don't need two. We'll do a back and forth job. So then we go back here, and then we go down here. Right? Okay? Everybody happy? Good. So this is going to be food... Let's call it supply. It's not quite delivery. Delivery is always the final leg. It should be down as delivery for going to Arakeen, you know. I know, I'm breaking convention. But then I've never really established the convention fully anyway, so I'm mostly over it. For food supply, Arakeen. Arakeen. Good. Now then, I've got a truck depot nearby. Well, one would imagine so, given that you've got quite a few bits and pieces running here. Buy some vehicles... cargo down to the bottom. We'll use the Model T. All right, you take everything. Yeah, good. You take crops. Yes, but not food. Bad. Okay, fine. Then we'll do that, and I'll have 4 of them, please, which is probably more than I need. And then check me out doing it right first time. Food supply, Arakeen. Okay, so that's that plumbed in. What's my next caper here? Well, your next caper is going to be to set the planes in motion, but it's going to be a long time before you need them, so I would say probably hang on. You can say whatever you like, pal. I'm not going to. How much fuel have we got waiting here? 42, and we're throwing it away. We're tipping it all over the runway. We've got so much of it left over. I'm not thrilled about that. Right, okay, so this is Questa Verde, which is the operation that we are undertaking, because what we're going to try and do is grow this town as much as we can. I mean, within reason. Right, so where do you want food? We want it over there. Good. How about you give me... Oh, no, okay, that's giving me an inkling of what the catchment is like. Yeah, just click the same thing. Click that again. There you go. So wherever the roads are highlighted, that's where it's got catchment. So we're missing a little bit out over here. Yeah, missing some over there. Missing this road here. We're missing this road, which is probably the main one that we actually want to hit. It's not good enough then, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so we're going to need a new truck stop going on in here. And it's probably going to be about there. Yeah, that does give you a solid catchment radius. Although, if you were to come down here a bit, you'd get even more solid a catchment radius. Alright, well, we'll double-side it and we'll see which way it fancies going. So, that should probably work. Now then, from Royston Vasey Central, which, I mean, you know, it pains the people of Questa Verde. They have such a rivalry with their next-door neighbour that it really doesn't thrill them. But stuff them. Right, and then... oh, you know what we'll do? We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, okay, if you like. I don't think we're going to be dropping anything at Questa Verde sidings, but just on the off chance that we do, we will. Right, delivery? No. Food? Potentially food delivery. Questa Verde. Questa, yeah. Verde. Let's get your capitalisation in order there. Excellent. Okay, right. Now, we want something suitably robust. Well, we will use the model Ford again. The Ford model. And we'll go with the cargo truck. And I'm going to want... Let's go 3. Which is a bold number. Yeah, okay, right. Slap that onto food, yes. Delivery, okay. Questa. Good. That's that bit done. I'm reluctant to put the planes in motion, but frankly, once it's done, I can just let it happen. So we'll go Questa South out to... apparently the condition of road vehicle 198 is very poor. Oh, and of course, now we find out that I haven't actually built a cargo terminal here yet. Easily fixed. Cargo terminal, please. I'm going to stick it all the way over here. Why? Alright, I'm not. Does that make you happier? Well, it makes me think that it might actually work. Right, okay, there we go. 1 times cargo terminal. Groovy. And then finish that line off that you were working on. Edit that. Add a station. This station, everybody's happy, and then we give it some kind of really clever name. Food, oh, well done. Supply, oh, amazing. Oh no, food, air supply. Isn't that a thing we did? Or did we go food supply air? Okay, noises, fine. And we're going Arakeen, Questa. Cool. Now then, what do I fancy putting on that? Are we going to go with some more Vickers? Because we haven't got an awful lot of choice yet. Well, it's either that or the Junkers. I might go Junkers. It takes a little bit more. Okay. 2. Yeah. Tally-ho. All right. And that's going to be food, air, supply. Oh, you got it the right way around. Well done. You patronising git. Right, okay, there we go. So, we've got planes ready to rock and roll. Well, I'd say ready to rock and roll. They are rocking and rolling. But at the current time, we're still waiting for trains to occur. Here's a train. It's occurring. It's passengers. Oh. Right. What have we actually got going on over here? Now, there's some food waiting. That's good. Here's some food waiting. That's good too. Here's the train. It won't be running full. Do you know why it's not running full? Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a moment. You know why it's not running full, right? You know. Yes, you do. It's because it couldn't get to here coming from the depot. So it's going the long way. Hold on. Yeah, so it's going the long way. Here's the other one, look. Clown. What can I do about that? You can wait till it gets to the bridge and then flip it around. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, because there's no sense in going all the way up to the station. We might as well send it so it's got some chance of getting some stuff on board. And that'll be nice. Do you want to make sure you're watching the right one? I'm watching the right one. It's okay. Do you want to make sure it can actually get on the right side of the track? Oh. We'd need to double slip that then. Okay. Good job. Alright, now, you. Oi, come here. Turn around. There you go. Right. Yeah, now, that's going to perplex the hell out of this flipping Train 46 passenger number, because someone's going to have to give way. And we're potentially going to cause something of a delay on the main line. Oh, no. We should be fine. Yeah, because that other chap is zipping off that way, I think. I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, it definitely is. How many passengers you got on board? 51. You making a profit? No. Good. Why do you exist then? Vanity project, mate. Whose? Yours. Okay. Good. Well, it's going to Gallifrey. We'll follow this along. Yeah, I know, because I'm quite fond of Gallifrey. Gallifrey would be one of the towns that I'd quite like to develop a little bit further. I'm at a bit of a loss, has to be said, for how I'd go about doing that, though, because it is quite inaccessible, and it's only a tiddler to begin with. Now, it's got possibilities because it's coastal, so I could always... Hello, autosave. So I could always give it a connection to a neighbouring burg. Yeah, you could do a ship-based connection. That'll bring in a few sovereigns. Yes. Maybe I will. Yeah, I don't believe you will. Although, the important thing is, are there any passengers waiting? Because historically, the answer to that is not really no. I mean, there's a couple down there waiting for this one train here. And then, I think, what, half a dozen? It's not exactly jumping. And it's not that I haven't put the effort in. I've put quite a bit of effort into trying to make this appealing, but no one's that bothered. Because here it is, for those of you who want a Gallifrey-based reminder. I'm just killing a bit of time while we wait for the trains to pick up some food, at which point I'll turn it into a closing shot. You won't get to see them arrive or anything like that. No, this is, we're in the wrap-up now, but I want to, build the sense that I've accomplished something today. So, give me a tick. So, what we could do here... Actually, what might work quite well, because we've got the canal there, of course. Yes. Well, you've got train connection to Mos Eisley, so you can take that idea out of your head for starters. But, and this is more fun, is you could do a passenger route. I mean, firstly, you've got a passenger route to Medan, maybe, or Royston Vasey if we fancy, really ramping the passengers up into there. But I think Medan might be interesting. And maybe further afield as well. The Sprawl is somewhere that should definitely be more sprawly than it is right now. But also, you could set sail round here, use the primary shipping corridor, and maybe turn up in Britannia, because Britannia's only got one connection to the outside universe. Which is via the Erie to City 17 line. That could help everybody out. Although Britannia's flaming enormous, and I mean, so much of town growth in the game is dictated by its default. Right? So, 460 residents, allegedly. Doesn't look like 400... I mean, unless some of these residents are getting an entire commercial building to themselves, I don't think so. But there it is. Right, now, let's have a quick look at actual town sizes. Because why not? Right, let's make this big. Okay, now then, let's start with size. Who's the big one? Well, Beauclair is the big one. Followed by El Dorado, bizarrely, which is down on the south coast. Megacity 1's doing okay. Ironforge, Mos Eisley. These are all places that I've connected up. So there is some clear cause and effect going on with regard to if you connect it up, then it might grow. And it certainly appears to be doing so. In fact, what is this? What is this number? Public transport. Yes, but what's this number? What does it actually mean? Don't know, but it's a, it is a number. It is a number, you're not wrong. So City 17, yeah, that's on the main line. The Citadel is on the main line. Erie really isn't. It's obviously got a lot of frequency going through there. Anyway, then got Beauclair. Zion we know about, obviously. Could be doing more. Where's Mega City 1? Because that should be getting the bulk of the action. But it's not. Never mind. Right, moving on. Cargo. Who's actually getting some? And is this going to... it's trying. But no. See, what I want this to show me is which towns are getting adequately, nay, brilliantly supplied. Now, it's highlighted, either deliberately or not, but I suspect for good reason, that Zion is actually getting both of its desired cargo types. And I think they're the only ones at the moment. Maybe. It's a little impenetrable, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anyway, there we go. Station quality. The ones that are mediocre means that there is a ton of people waiting and not very good connectivity. Waterdeep, Miranda, Megacity 1, Eldorado, Erie, District 12, Zion. No, Zion's fine. They could be doing a smidge better. And then let's have a look who the big grower is. It's Zion. Because it's getting both cargo types. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Secrets to big growth is both cargo types. 10-4. Very poor on the emission scale. Do not care. Great. That suits me down to the ground because I'll tell you someone else who doesn't care. And that's me. Right, okay, we've got a full load on here. Well, as much of a load was available at the time of writing, which is 60 of 160. That's fine. No, it's good. We've got plenty of time for this to be more effective. Just, get it going. Because we've deployed all other vehicles that are associated with this boondoggle. So, yeah, I know. See, I quite like the grass getting in the way. As long as we don't clip through the landscape, which we probably will do in a moment. 80 kilometres an hour. It's maxed out speed-wise. So, any concerns I might have had with regard to its power were completely unfounded. Anyway, that's it for today. I've been Colonel Failure. Next time around, we'll see how we've got on. And it will be well, is how we'll have got on. Oh, hold on. See, that's quite a good view with it going around the corner. Obviously, we get to move through the undergrowth here a smidge, but that's just details. What were you talking about? Yeah, and then we'll move on to whatever's next. And I think we might do a bit of Gallifrey-based shipping type stuff, assuming this is working. I think there is also a solid argument to be made for maybe flinging a few more oil-based ships going out into Port Royston. Don't know though. You'll just have to tune in to find out because I haven't got a concrete idea. So we'll work that out together next time around. So fling a like at this one if you feel like it, and subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't feel like doing either of those things, have a think about it for a minute or two. See if you reconsider. I'll catch up with you next time around. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Yeah, I love me a nice, big, beefy, new flipping rail route that hauls a bunch of stuff. And these new Russian locos, they've got some mustard about them, and I think they're going to pay off quite nicely, given a bit of time. In fact, I have a hunch, given the transport distances involved, they could be among the most profitable lines that I have, given the quantity of stuff and how far it's going. I'm going to have to wait and see, obviously. But frankly, with $750 million in the bank, or the best part thereof, I am so far past worrying about finances in any way at all. It's not even funny. So I don't know where the challenge is going to come, to be honest. I think the challenge is going to come in the sense of just make some interesting routes, and then maybe as time moves on, build up something that looks good. Well, that's fine. I'm quite happy to tinker around with a bit of looking good. But I don't know if this one's going to go the distance or not. Series-wise, that is. I think we maybe we'll stop around 1950, 1960. And then... yeah, okay, this has just occurred to me. And then maybe the second series starts in 1940, 1950, something like that. So let's try all the stuff out. Well, I think there's some mileage in that. Okay, good. Right, as you were,